huge game on Thursday night coming up. We got the Browns and the Broncos. However, Cleveland is really banged up, guys.
This just in.
So Nick Chubb is not going to play again. He's already been ruled out.
He has.
This is on top of Kareem Hunt being placed on injured reserve with his injured calf.
Please
muscle.
say the name of the linebacker who also got put on injured reserve.
His first name is Jeremiah. I think Browns fans know. I think Brown fans know who he is. So I'm just gonna get Jeremiah. He's on injured reserve.
This is why Brokaw, needs to have his arm twisted to do the open to the news.
Owusu Koromoa?
Yeah, very good.
That wasn't that bad.
That wasn't. See, just you can do it. It's in you.
That wasn't that bad.
Faroa.
But let's talk about the quarterback. So Baker Mayfield,
American
as we know,
Koromoa.
That's pretty funny. Good one. By the way, that horse owes me so much.
American Faroa.
That's the one.
Baker Mayfield, we know, got hit by J.J. Watt, separated his left shoulder again. That's the second time that's happened this season. Now, Baker Mayfield talked today. The Browns are hoping he can avoid surgery, which would end his season. Baker Mayfield said today, quote, "It's my decision. I get to say whether I play or not, and that's just how it is."
Here we go. Now just plant that flag on the Broncos, man. He just planted the flag on the training staff.
Jeez. Beat writers saying, obviously, the injury not season-ending. The team doesn't want him to have surgery.
Hey, man,
I
don't. You
Case
go
Keenum
Baker
would get the
Mayfield.
start.
You go Baker Mayfield.
Keenum.
Because honestly, he doesn't have his long-term contract yet.
He does not.
So if the Browns are the ones saying, "Hey, we're concerned about your long-term health," and he's like the one saying, "Well, you don't give me a long-term contract. You let me handle it until that point in time. I get to decide whether I play. I am playing for my team." And I like it. That's the sort of moxie I want to see from him on a field when the Broncos come in. And then do it again against the Steelers and then the Bengals, because they're coming for you. That's for sure.
More bad news for the Ravens. Their stud left tackle, Ronnie Stanley, season-ending injured reserve.
Unbelievable.
Hurt his ankle. He's out for the year.
How
That is
many
a
people
bummer.
can the Ravens lose to injured reserve
In
is
that
the question.
position, man.
And the answer is yet another.
Left tackle?
I said this yesterday. I'll repeat it again. It is remarkable that they are 5-1. As a matter of fact, they have the longest winning streak in the AFC right now. They lost week 1, and they've won 5 in a row, which is what the Bills could have matched last night but did not. The Packers have won 5 in a row. We all know the longest winning streak currently in the NFL belongs to that of the undefeated team in Arizona. So, they're 5-0, in their last 5 weeks, replacing, their running back core was on everybody else's team when the season began, or on the couch.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Latavius Murray, Le'Veon Bell, who scored, and Devontae Freeman. ATC at the crib. Mm-hmm. And they're 5-1 with that, and Lamar is just getting better. Now they lose Ronnie Stanley. They trade Orlando Brown to the
Chiefs.
the Chiefs because they said he wanted to be a left tackle, and they're like, "Well, we got Ronnie Stanley. We signed him on a long-term deal, and now he's out." Oh my word!
Terrible.
All right, more bad news for Buffalo. So they lost the game last night, and then they're going to lose their tight end for a little bit.
Dawson Knox, huh?
Dawson Knox broke a bone in his hand
Before he flipped that two-pointer, right?
Yeah, a couple of plays before he threw the Philly special two-pointer. But the team is hopeful that he won't miss much time. Small bone in the hand, so maybe he'll only. The Bills have a bye week coming up, so he might be back in a couple weeks.
Jeez.
Giants news, Rich.
Allen tried to call off the play, according to Mike Garafolo of NFL Media Group.
Yeah.
But Knox said no. And as Josh Allen said, that's why we love him.
Yeah, if you look at the replay, he doesn't have a full grip on the ball. He kind of shot puts it, Rivers style.
Yeah, I did see that.
Yeah.
He kind of did shove it.
On the throw. Interesting.
Now that makes sense. Okay. All right.
More bad news for the Giants, Rich, and our fantasy team. Kadarius Toney. So the New York Daily News saying that this ankle injury that looked like a simple sprain there on the opening drive after he was kind of dominating, quote, more serious than a simple sprain. So let's keep an eye out on that this week. This guy has big breakout
He
potential.
does. He's breaking his ankle and other people's ankles. Yeah. Wow. The Giants just cannot catch a break. Did you see that the game plan, apparently, for the Giants and the Rams was heavy on Kadarius Toney? That they were basically centering everything around him. That's why they had three catches for almost 40 yards early on, and then poof, it's gone. They can't protect their quarterback. They can't surround him with enough healthy playmakers, and that's going to be a wrap. Hey, you watched all the way to the end. Thanks for that. Watch more right here.